I have a special bottle of wine. This is a Chateau Mouton Rothschild. Take this. They come in these paper sleeves here. We open this up carefully. There we go. There it is. And this is a 1994. And we're going to do things a little bit different for this review. Today we're celebrating my parents' 60th wedding anniversary, and I bought this bottle for dinner. And we're going to have that at dinner this afternoon. But I'm going to save some of it to actually do the review, and I'm going to have to do the review afterwards. So I wanted to show you the bottle beforehand. I'm hoping I can get the bottle back afterwards. But I'm going to leave, I want to give it to my mom and dad as a souvenir, but I'm going to try to coerce them into letting me keep the bottle just for the review so I can look at it a little bit more and show it to you as well. They always come with these really neat artistic labels. So, but anyhow, I'm really excited to try. I've never had Chateau Mouton Rothschild before. I've had Lafite Rothschild years ago, and it was like a 1969, and it wasn't very good. But this is a 94, so I'm really hopeful that it's going to still be really, really good for dinner. And but I'll save some for afterwards, and I'll get the review done then. Well, dinner was a success. Let's look at this bottle a little bit. So this is again a 1994 Chateau Mouton Rothschild. It's 12.5% alcohol. It's from the region of Pauillac, and the back label is entirely in French. So the wine itself, first off, 1994, this is 2021, the wine is still good. This had really good fill. There was very little angel share in there, so that boded well. The cork was in good shape. Let's take a look at the wine. Dark, ruby red. Very little of that brown tone that you expect on the edges. I was actually surprised. I expected to have a little bit more of that brown hue, but the nose was not disappointing. It had that really aged Bordeaux nose to it, and sometimes that makes me a little nervous because that makes me think that the wine might not be very good, because a lot of times when I smell that, the wine just doesn't have a lot of character left to it, but this wine certainly still did. A lot of tobacco notes, and especially dark cherry. You could tell just by breathing that the wine just had life to it still. Believe it or not, there's still a lot of life left in this 94 Bordeaux. It's still got some tannin to it. It's plush. Again, you get those dark cherry, you get that vanilla, you get the oak, cassis. Yeah, it's really actually an excellent wine. We had this with a filet, and it was outstanding. I really can't say enough. I'm really, really happy that I bought the wine. Like I said, it wasn't a cheap bottle. I think this was close to $400. But for a special occasion, I don't think I'll ever look back and say, "Oh, I'm really disappointed that I spent that kind of money on my parents' 60th wedding anniversary." I never will. My dad was really, really very enthusiastic to see this on the list of wines that we were trying today. We also did a 1961 Chateau, I hope I say it right, Rieuzac. It was a Sauterne, and it was fabulous as well. The cork kind of disintegrated when we opened it up, but just that little last bit of cork that we took out was intact, and it kept the integrity of the wine good. So the wine was actually really, really good. And that and a Dom Perignon that we had for an appetizer accompaniment was a great selection of wines for a 60th wedding anniversary. To my parents, happy anniversary from David and Leah. She's upstairs at Wine Forecaster. This is the 1994 Chateau Mouton Rothschild Bordeaux. And I'm David. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you on our next Wine Forecaster video.